Hello Cancer, and welcome to your bonus updated January reading. Today we'll be checking in to see how your month is going so far and to find out if you need to change directions, shift gears, maybe you just need a little guidance or just confirmation that you are currently on a good path for your best growth. So let's dig in and find out. Let's get started. All right, Spirit, what's going to happen for the last 2 weeks of January for Cancer? Last 2 weeks of January for Cancer. Let's get an idea of what's going on here. Okay, we have a broken heart. And we have adjacent possibilities. Okay. Okay, interesting. So obviously suffering from a broken heart, something has happened, something has caused you to cry, be upset. But the funny thing is it feels like you have a broken heart, but there are other possibilities. And maybe you're hanging on to the fact that this possibility didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but there are so many more. Look at all the doors on that card. There are other opportunities, there are other possibilities, and they are side by side with the choice that you made that led to this broken heart, or a choice that was made for you. There are other alternatives. It doesn't feel like it right now because you have a broken heart, but there are other possibilities. Please leave some room for that. Even though it doesn't feel very good right now, there are other things going to be happening. Things that you can't see, that are beyond your comprehension right now. Something Spirit is working on. Or something that is there in front of you, but you're not willing to see because your broken heart blinds you. Let's get some more information. Let's find out. Let's dig deeper. All right, Spirit. Let's find out more for Cancer for the end of January, the last 2 weeks of January. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some more information. All right, we have stand your ground. It says, this card brings a clear message, whether in pragmatic action or in holding firm to your own principles and to your own opinions, whatever your situation, do not give way. This is not a time to back down. The time is right to hold your own and stand your ground. All right. Okay. Next one is self-care. See that? It says, self-care is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of consciousness. This card invites you to prioritize your own self-care. This may feel selfish to you, but in truth, when you attend to your own needs with love and care, you create an inner wealth that radiates into the world, impacting positively on all that you come into contact with. Okay. And last one, uncertainty. Calm the noise within your mind. Get still and meditate. If you are still uncertain, give yourself 4 hours and meditate again. If you are still unclear, wait for 4 days, and if necessary, 4 weeks. The answer will come. Okay. So there's confusion with this broken heart, which makes sense. And that's where, like, the possibilities, there's so much uncertainty that I think you're missing some adjacent possibilities, some opportunities, some alternative ways of facing things or doing things or getting things done. But with the stand your ground and self-care, however this broken heart, whatever has happened, you have a right to stand your ground. Something that you said or did or didn't say or didn't do, you're right. That doesn't mean, let's say you got in an argument. Usually when there's an argument, both sides are right? Each side has something that's right, something that's wrong. Same thing here. You do have some aspects where you are right, and you don't have any reason to doubt or anything. But that doesn't mean that there weren't areas or things that you weren't so right about. With the self-care, well, I think that ties into the uncertainty, because there might be something telling you that there's something not quite right that happened here. But the self-care will help you get in touch with yourself better. Yes, you'll have to look at that broken heart and start healing it and looking and seeing if there is something you missed, some other possibility, some other way around a problem, some other way around an obstacle, a barrier, something. But self-care is going to get you more in touch with what you want, what you need, and that will get you in touch with how you can be creative to get around this obstacle or barrier, or get around if this has to do with having a broken heart because of a person, of a relationship. The self-care is what's key to moving on and learning from this. But don't doubt that you've done don't doubt yourself, because there is something that you are right about and something that you definitely should stand up for. Okay, I think you know what that is, and the stuff that's the rest of it, that's where your uncertainty comes in, because you're not certain. Let's look at the next set of cards. Let's see what else there is. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me about what's happening for Cancer for the last 2 weeks of January? Now, to me, the broken heart does not necessarily feel like it's a relationship thing, and it does feel more to me like a project. Something that you were doing that got disrupted or was abruptly stopped, or something to do that's more personal for yourself, not a relationship. Okay, first card, Ace of Swords. Next card is Conqueror of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles in traditional tarot. The Five of Coins, or Five of Pentacles. And lastly, the Hermit. Okay. Sorry about the glare on that. Not much I can do. All right, so this new idea, I think this broken heart has to do with some kind of new idea that you had, and you implemented it. You had a new idea that you were trying, and you were implementing it into your daily life, right? Slowly but surely implementing this new idea. It made you feel like you were left out in the cold, or that people weren't listening. There's, the door's being shut in your face kind of thing, like with this door. So that's another reason I think you feel like there aren't other possibilities, because you've tried other avenues and you've had the door slammed in your face, basically. And this has caused you to really go within and I think it's making it, or it's going to make you reassess this new idea. But that's part of that self-care and being the hermit. And I think by the end of that, though, you'll come out better, and you'll be able to handle things better, and you'll have a better, you'll be able to see, there wouldn't be so much uncertainty, and you will see more possibilities. That even though the way you acted out this idea, it ended up with a broken heart, don't give up. It's just the way that where you were at the moment, the way you thought things should, the way you should go about doing things seemed to make a lot of sense, so that's the way you went. But it didn't quite work out the way you wanted to. Going into the hermit mode, where self-reflection, looking inside, meditating, that kind of thing, I think you'll come up with another way, but I think your main idea is still strong. Again, stand your ground. You have a good idea. How you're implementing it is something that gives you that uncertainty and is making it feel like there are no other possibilities, but there are other ways of implementing this idea that you have. Don't back down. Definitely stand your ground. Your broken heart will resolve. It will mend, okay? Take care of yourself. You aren't always going to feel like you have the door slammed in your face, or that you're not good enough, okay? I do want to pull one more card to see if there's anything else. Any last piece of advice, Spirit, for Cancer, the last 2 weeks of January. Last 2 weeks of January for Cancer, Spirit. We have the Blue Lady. Nothing is impossible. See? It is not impossible. It feels impossible. Whatever it is, whatever project, idea, creative endeavor, maybe even pursuing someone. I don't know. Whatever it is that you've been involved in, even though you're feeling defeated, remember, nothing is impossible. There are other possibilities for you. There are other ways for you to implement this idea and to manifest it, okay? Keep working at it. All right. I think that's about everything that I see. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Other than that, I hope you have an excellent day, and remember, be the light that you wish to see in this world. Namaste.